Hello, everybody. It's Liz, and we're flipping things on a Friday with some wine that I have earned. I told myself I earned it. I don't know if my husband would agree. I earned it. Today, we're talking reselling. Reselling. My first 6 months of reselling. What do I think? How did it go? If I could start over, what would I do? And would I even go down this crazy path? Stay tuned. Hi, guys. So it is Friday. Made it through a crazy week. A crazy 2 weeks, it feels like. It was like since a week ago Tuesday, that everything went to hell in a handbasket. It is Friday. I am feeling good. The kids are done with their virtual school for the day. And I have poured myself a glass of wine a little earlier than usual, but sometimes you just gotta have a sip of wine. Matthew just walked in. You can hear the jingle bells. These crazy kids. They're outside putting the decorations up because it's relatively warm in Buffalo today. I don't know, no snow to speak of yet. We've had a little bit of snow, but it melts like the same day. So I don't know. Maybe we won't even have a white Christmas. I mean, I moved from Vegas for a white Christmas. No, I'm kidding. All right. So today I don't really have a plan, except to sort of talk about how I feel, I have done with reselling, whether I like it, whether I recommend it for other people, and just, I don't know, we're chatting. We're kind of chatting tonight because I don't really have a good plan. I can't leave my house yet. I can't go out and source stuff and show you that. I have been doing a little online shopping. I'll go through that when that stuff gets here. So I'm going to take a quick sip. I just found out that my liquor store delivers. So that was a pretty exciting revelation. They're on their way. Let's go back in time a little bit. So last year, around Christmas, actually, so almost a year ago, I discovered some videos by Gary Vee. My son and I would watch some of his stuff, and at some point I came across Trash Talk. And I've actually done a reaction video to Trash Talk. I'll put it here if you want to watch that video. That was the initial, it opened my eyes originally to the fact that reselling was even a thing. I just did not know.
Sorry.
Sorry. I did not even know that reselling was a thing. I knew there were resellers out there, but I thought they were all the people that buy the PlayStation 5s for $599 and then sell them for $1,500. That's the only thing I had to go on, was they're all evil and awful and they're ripping you off. And then I watched this Trash Talk, and I watched him go to garage sales and pick up stuff that people did not want anymore, for little to nothing. Sorry. And turn around and sell it on eBay for a profit. And I was like, what is this, right? So I started watching a bunch of videos I think we had almost a week off last year at Christmas. It's funny. We had almost a week off. And I looked forward to that all year. And little did I know that April 1st, I would have the rest of the year off. I didn't see that one coming. I did not. So I started watching a lot of these videos, not just his, but a bunch of the big resellers on YouTube, right? And I started realizing oh my God, there's people out there making money. I initially was this is a good side hustle. I could use a little extra money. We're building these greenhouses. My husband does not have an income right now because everything's going into the business. It would be nice to bring a little more money in than my regular job. So I started kind of looking into it, thinking about it, and I was I don't know, I kept I'd go to the thrift stores, but I didn't know what to buy. I would just wander aimlessly. And then COVID hit. which I certainly didn't see coming. I don't know if any of you saw this coming, but I definitely didn't. And so I think it was March 14th, we were moved remote in my job. We worked for 2 weeks remote, and then they basically like furloughed the entire company. Pretty close. There's a few still left around, but like that's like super high up VPs, right? Not me. And all of a sudden I was home. And my husband was home because New York was like completely shut down. You couldn't leave. Everything was shut down except for grocery stores, right? Excuse me. And I started looking a little bit deeper into reselling. And because we were all sort of home and we couldn't really leave the house, we did a lot of like organizing. Like we moved into this house. We moved across the country 4 years ago, almost 4.5 years ago. When we moved, there is a ton of stuff that went in boxes straight to the basement and has never been opened up. Do we really need that stuff if it's been sitting in the basement unopened for 5 years almost? No, probably not. There's some sentimental stuff, but probably not. So we started going through the house, and I started basically just finding stuff around the house that we either didn't fit the kids anymore, that we don't use anymore, that we've never used. And in late June, so maybe a couple months in, late June, early July, I think I like started actually listing items on eBay. And at the same time, I started looking into Amazon FBA, which was really interesting to me. But I held off on that for like another month because I was really nervous. Like I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know if I was really scared. I don't know. I was really scared. Like I was scared to actually like apply to sell on Amazon. I don't know. The whole thing made me nervous. I heard about people getting their accounts like shut down. They have multiple. I was nervous, but I did start selling on eBay. And at the end of July, I started a YouTube channel about it because I was like, this is fun and interesting. And I feel like maybe other people would like to see what it's like starting from the beginning, knowing nothing. And so over time, now I'm selling, I've got over 200 items on eBay. I'd love to get that higher, but you know, and I've been selling a lot on Amazon, not as much as I would like. I did get myself ungated in topicals, which was a big help. But I have definitely not been selling as much as I want to on Amazon. That's my like goal for 2021 is to increase the amount of items I'm selling and the profit I'm making on Amazon. That being said, it has been seriously fun. I don't know. For eBay, it feels like a treasure hunt trying to find items that you can resell at a higher price. I love going to thrift stores. At this point, that's like, I love it. My son goes with me. We have so much fun. So I really, really enjoy thrifting and searching for treasures that we can resell. It is a good time. I really enjoy it. Amazon, I find really challenging, and that is in a good way. I find it challenging in a good way. It's really interesting to be able to seek out products that you can buy locally that you can resell on Amazon for more money, right? And it's like they allow you to get in front of an audience that you could never get in front of, an audience that big, unless you were selling on Amazon. So I have really enjoyed the journey. Now, if I was working and I had an income coming in, it would be like, this would be super fun. I do not. So it's a little bit more stressful because I can't really reinvest back into the business like I would like to because we have bills to pay. We have mortgages to pay. We have like groceries to buy. You know what I mean? So I'm not able to reinvest and grow it as quickly as I would like to. That's a little frustrating. So I think if I was like talking to someone who had never done it before, I would definitely recommend starting it as sort of a side hustle. When you have a full-time income coming in, where you can basically take your profits and reinvest them 100% back into the business to grow it to the point where your profits are big enough that you don't need to work. It takes time and it takes capital. And you don't always have the capital on hand to grow it the way you want. I'll be honest, I'm not sure where I left off or what I was even talking about because my kids got in a big fight right next to me. So I had to stop the video.
Sorry.
So ultimately, the thing about reselling is you can only grow so much without capital. It really requires capital. You've got to be able to make that initial investment. And so if you're trying to grow it without capital, it takes a lot longer. If you just don't have money on hand, cash on hand, it's going to take longer to grow. And I know that, and I'm okay with it, and I'm fine with that. But I know this could be happening and growing a lot quicker if I had the ability to put everything I was profiting right back into my business and just go source and buy more inventory with that money. I'm not able to do that. So I can't get as many items listed as I would like. Same on Amazon. I just can't get as many items shipped in as I would like because there just isn't the money needed to buy more inventory. I can only buy so much, right? Because I'm budgeting. So it makes it a little bit slower of a process if you don't have a large amount of capital to start. So it's highly, I think, ideal to start this as a side hustle, which I think is what most people do. But it's so fun. It is seriously fun. I love working when I want to. I love that I know I can be there for the kids and make sure they're on their calls and anything that they need. And I can choose the time that I want to start photographing items or listing items or checking my reports or it's really awesome to be able to do that. And you can't always do that with a regular job. So this reselling, at least right now in this crazy year and this crazy time, has given me the freedom to be able to be there for the kids when they need me, and still bring in some extra money for the house, which is a big deal. Plus, I do it on my own time, right? And it's just enjoyable. There's not a lot of jobs that your kids can help you with, but mine help me with reselling. Matthew goes to the thrift stores with me and we search for treasures. He goes to the garage sales. Trevor obviously helps me with YouTube, as you guys all see all the time. It is really awesome to be able to work with your kids and teach your kids real, actual life skills in terms of entrepreneurship and profit and loss and buy low, sell high. These are all valuable lessons that I'm able to sit there and teach them without it seeming educational. We're just reselling. We're just making money on eBay. We're just making money on Amazon, and it's kind of awesome. So I'm really happy I did it. I'm really happy I'm reselling. In a perfect world, I can grow this enough plus YouTube to not have to go back to my corporate job. That's the dream. That's the dream. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if I can do it because I don't know if I can grow it fast enough that I won't have to go out and get a job soon. It's realistic. That's the reality of this. But if I was able to get my YouTube channel monetized plus my income from reselling, it's possible. It is possible. And that is a big deal. And that is one of those goals that sits up here and you stare at it and you just think about it and you focus on it and you concentrate on it. I know it can happen. I know I can do it. So I'm not giving up. I'm looking forward to 2021. I'm looking forward to be done with 2020 because it's been kind of crazy. Hasn't been the coolest year of all time. But a lot of good has happened too. I've totally had some amazing experiences. A lot of that has to do with a bunch of you. and meeting you on YouTube and interacting and getting to know you guys, like, it's made a big impact on my life. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying not to be like sappy. I know I've had a little wine, but that's the facts. Like, I really, truly appreciate all of you. And, I don't know, I'm just grateful. So the couple things I'll say is, there is a learning curve to all of this that cannot be denied. There is a learning curve to eBay. There is a learning curve to Amazon. It's not impossible. It's not even difficult, right? But there are mistakes. And like, if you go into it, as long as you go into it knowing, hey, I'm going to make some mistakes. They're going to be stupid. It will be okay. I promise it will be okay. And I bet you will have a little bit of fun doing it. So let me know if you have questions about reselling. I need to get some Amazon videos up. I am doing an Amazon, like how to put an item in on FBA video, which is super basic. I know, but I'm like limited in what I can do right now because I'm quarantined. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything except sit here in the house and drink wine. No, I'm just kidding. I'm doing more than that. Like, we did a whole puzzle the other day. That was fun. So let me know. Let me know how your reselling went, and like, let's get this next year. Like, let's do this. I'm excited. I'm really glad this crazy year happened, because it took me down this like super fun path I never anticipated I would be on. I never ever thought I would be reselling things on Amazon and eBay to make a living. I never thought I'd be on YouTube with almost 500 subscribers, which is so crazy. I'm just like mind blown. There's like a whole bunch of things that I did this year that I never would have thought I'd do, but I'm so glad I did. And they have been super fun. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I hope you have an awesome day. Enjoy your Friday evening. I will enjoy mine. Cheers to all of you. I am going to do my nails. They're a mess. And happy like last few days of fall. Bye guys.